So today's video is actually in collaboration with CVS, so all the products you hear me mention you can find exclusively at your local CVS or on their website, which I'll make sure to link down below. So the first thing I'm going to use is my Beauty 360 Exfoliate Face Wipes that are infused with blood orange. Not only do they smell incredible, but I love the fact that they're double-sided. So one side kind of has these exfoliating beads that I use to really get those dry spots and kind of really exfoliate my lips. And then the other side is just kind of like a normal makeup wipe, and I just go ahead and remove all the makeup that I had from the night before that I kind of didn't really take the time to take off the night before. Then I go in with my Beauty 360 Conair Face and Body Sonic Skin Revitalizer. It has 3 different settings, high, medium, and low, and I usually use the face brush with the medium setting to just really go over with a little bit of water just to cleanse my face thoroughly, especially before I apply my makeup. Then I go in with my Skin Plus Pharmacy Advanced Skin Therapy Healing Gel, and it has magnetized water technology, which really helps to hydrate and soothe my skin. As you can see, I have a little bit of redness and my skin is pretty dry, so this works as a perfect primer to my foundation. It really absorbs into my skin and leaves it really calm and relaxed, especially after all of the cleansing, so it is my favorite go-to first step. Then I go ahead and apply my favorite foundation just to make sure that my skin tone is a little bit even and I can continue and working on the rest of my face. And I usually just use a face brush just to buff it in really, really well. Then I go in with my Makeup Academy Under Eye Illuminator because as a student I don't really sleep, and I apply it in kind of a triangle shape to kind of illuminate my under eye area and to make myself look a little bit more awake than I actually am. I love using this under my concealer because it really does make a difference. And I blend it in usually with my face brush because I am too lazy to use anything else. I also like to apply it on the tip of my nose, on my cupid's bow, on my chin, and on my forehead just to kind of, again, brighten my skin. I do have dry skin, so I like to do it kind of an illusion and make it seem as if it's brighter. And then I go in with my concealer and just buff that in as well. Then I go in with the Makeup Academy Brow Pencil and Highlighter, and I like to actually go ahead and sharpen the tip of my eyebrow pencils lately. I've been doing this with everything and I've been loving it. So what I do is I just scrape it onto a piece of paper or on the back of my hand, and then I start applying it onto my eyebrows, and it just makes the world of a difference with all of my eyebrow pencils. And so I just kind of do it like lightly, just fill in the outer part of my eyebrow. I can't be bothered to really fill in the inner part, and then I just take a concealer to clean it up because I am usually a very, very messy eyebrow applier. And so this really helps to just create a very nice shape, and it's kind of like an eraser for all your mistakes because I do a lot of mistakes, no shame. Then after that I go ahead and apply some powder onto my eyelids to prep my eyes for some eyeshadow, and I've been using my Makeup Academy Nude Eyeshadow Palette in this like little travel size. It's so cute, and I take a nice medium brown to apply it into the crease. I really love these eyeshadows, they really blend nicely, and I put it into the crease to create a little bit of depth, and I use a blending brush to just go in circular motions and back-to-back windshield wiper motions. It worked really, really well, and obviously you can do it as dark as you want or as light as you want, but I like to go in with a little bit of a dark eyeshadow, like a dark brown, and apply it onto the outer liner area of my eye, just because I really like to have the illusion as if I'm wearing eyeliner, but I don't want to actually apply eyeliner because it usually takes too long. I'm in a rush in the morning. I like to make my makeup as simple as possible and my life as easy as possible. Then I go in with a shimmery color, something that's a little bit more of a bronze, and I apply it all over the lid. If you want, you can use like a champagne or a light pink color, but I've just really been into bronze shades because they make the world of a difference. And after applying that, I went in with the Makeup Academy Nude Eyeshadow Palette, like the big one, and I grabbed the black in there because I wanted to deepen up that outer part a little bit more because I wanted my lash line to just stand out a bit. And then I grabbed a blending brush, went back and forth just to kind of create a little bit more of a smoky effect. Then I went ahead and used my Makeup Academy Nude Eyeshadow Palette in a little travel size and used the lightest color to highlight underneath my brows. Then I went ahead and curled my lashes and reached for my Makeup Academy Amp Up Adjustable Impact Mascara. I really like that you can twist the top and make it more voluminous or a little bit more for like length, whether or not you like whichever. I ended up keeping it on the length side just because I really like my lashes long. After I did that, I went ahead and reached for my Makeup Academy Complete Brow Kit. I really like to make sure I grab that eyebrow mascara. It's a clear gel, and I really like to make sure that my eyebrows stay in place because they have a tendency of running around and moving around. After I do that, I went ahead and applied some contour, which is actually a darker concealer. I like to use cream products now just because I do have a little bit of drier skin, so it blends a little bit better. And I like to spray with like a water mist or a setting spray, and it really helps to blend it a little bit better. I've just really been into cream products since my skin is dry, and if I use use powders too much, it ends up caking up and making me look just a little bit crusty. So I've definitely been into glowy cream products lately. After I go ahead and contour, I apply my cream blush just lightly on the apples of my cheeks, and then I go in with my Makeup Academy lip gloss in number 109 blush. It is so beautiful and it applies so nicely. It is just so comfortable on the lips. I'm very picky with lip gloss. You guys know I don't really like all lip glosses, but this one is honestly one of my favorites. Then I go in and apply a little bit of highlight onto the tops of my cheekbones and a little bit on the tip of my nose, just because again I have dry skin and I want to bring that like illuminating feature a little bit more to my complexion rather than just leaving it completely matte. But then I go in and strategically place powder wherever it is that I usually get oily from like sweating, because at school I normally get sweaty. Schools never have enough air conditioning at the right times. Then I go in with my Makeup Academy brow pencil and highlighter and use the highlighter side in the inner corner of my eye, and I use the light pink shadow from my Makeup Academy nude eyeshadow palette and just go right on top of that to set it, and it creates a world of a difference, brightens up your eyes, and makes you look so much more awake. Then I set my face with some setting spray and I'm good to go for school. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give a giant like and subscribe, and let me know what other back to school videos you'd like to see. Love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye!